Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Beyond the Surface. I'm so excited and happy to be back in your face.
Yeah.
I am here with amazing people. I have my co-host here. Her name is
Tobiloba Grace or Dolphin.
And we have an amazing guest in the house. We have an amazing guest in the house. Her name is
Oluwatomisi Akinshola is my name.
Thank you for joining us today. So I want you to sit back, relax, and get ready for today's episode. It is something you are not ready for.
We want to say a very big thank you to those who have liked our page, shared and commented, and for those who have subscribed. Kudos and thank you to you. If this is your first time here, this is Beyond the Surface, a platform where we peel the layers. We go deep down to talk about the very big stories that are not being shared. So welcome, sit back and enjoy all that God has for you in this platform. Now, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment.
Today we have with us our guest. Her name is Mrs. Tominsin Akinshola. Mrs. Tominsin Akinshola, can we miss you? What do you do?
Okay, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
My name is Oluwatomisi Akinshola. I'm a mother of three. I'm a prolific singer, I'm a songwriter, and I'm also a professional BGV singer.
Yeah.
Okay, background vocal.
So I need to give this to you. I know her. I've heard her sing for over 10 years. So if you do need a background voice for soprano, 100 over 100, you have her right
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for gracing this today for us. We're so happy to have you. So you know why we're here? We're talking about stories that we don't get to share every other day. Going back to our roots, what happened that forms some things that we have become today, some of the pains that we have had, some challenges that we have to go through. So we are going right back to the beginning. I want you to take us through your story before you became this Mrs. Tominsin Akinshola. Take us back to the journey of how you started already.
Okay. I hail from a family of 7, and I'm the first child. So started from when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
Yes, when I was 10 years old, my parents were having a heat. They were arguing. There was an argument. And I want to admonish and tell parents out there, whenever you have issues that you are trashing up with your spouse, please try as much as possible to make sure that your children are not there, because you never can tell what they are picking from what you're saying. You just said what you said in anger, but it can destroy someone's life.
Yeah.
So I was in the heat. I was in the heat of this argument, and my mom was threatening to pack out of the house. And so my mom made a comment that she would pack out, and if my dad did not see anyone to sleep with, that she is recommending me.
Oh, wow.
Yes, to sleep with. And so I hated her for years. I hated her for more than 15 years.
Wow.
I hated her. She sells words by the roadside. So each time she asks me to carry those things to the place where she sells, I will cost them. I cost those words because I hated her for saying that. Then growing up till when I was a teenager, my parents has this archaic belief that I've trained you, so you should give back to us. So I was a broke teenager. Why? I searched for job.
As a teenager.
Yes, as a teenager. As a teenager.
When you say teenager, there's 19, there's 13.
Yes. Let's say from when I was 14.
14.
Yes.
Just entering to teenage.
Teenage. Yes. So I was expected to have money, but I never did. And I searched for job, and it was not forthcoming, except for teaching job, whatever it is, but it was not forthcoming. And the next option was to get to boys. But right from time, boys were never something it was never an option for me.
you.
It was never an option for me. I remember when I was around between 13 and 15, I led myself to Christ.
Wow.
At Rajioba, at Winners Chapel,
Chapel.
Rajioba there. So ever since then, I told God that anything, I deliberately put God's fear in myself. And I told God that anything that God won't like, I won't do it. So even if I was at the verge of hunger, I won't do it. Even if I was desperate, I won't do it. But in the house, it was not easy for me. It was not easy. I wanted to live a righteous life, but it was like I chose a wrong route, a wrong path, because it was not paying me as a den. What do I mean? It's not putting money
in your hand.
So fast forward to when I started becoming an adolescent, a young woman. I started growing up, female, whatever it is, and I had no relationship with my parents. I had no relationship. There was a time for, I think I was 16, 17 thereabouts. Yes, I was not 20 years. There was a year like that. I had no one this.
Wow.
Yes,
Like
there was
a
no.
teenage girl.
A teenage girl that is bringing out feminine.
You're already entering into
And I had no
puberty
one
stage.
I had no one this. And that did not stop me from serving God. I had been singing since way back. So I would carry myself from Yanokwaja to Canaan land with no undies, and I started
Wow.
menstruating. There was a
Wow.
time like that I was menstruating, so I had this black skirt that I would wear. So each time the menstruation is coming, I would rub my laps
Together. Wow.
so that it
won't come out.
won't drop. Sometimes I had to stand. So there's a top I will wear. So I will put my hands in the top so that my shooking breast will not show.
Wow.
So, but I will still go to Canaan land like that.
But was there anyone around you who should or could have helped in the area of telling you what to do? Was there anybody to teach
Apart from
you
parents.
apart from your parents?
No, nobody. When I was in, Winners Chapel is a very crowded area. So there was nobody to really sit down and
Have conversation.
and have conversations with. So I was just living my life. I was just alone
As it comes,
As
as
it
you
comes.
feel you should.
as it comes. So there was this particular time like that where I was not close to parents at all. So there was this particular day I was very strong. So at my house is like a close.
Okay.
It's not a big street, so a small close. So we literally know
Everybody.
everybody will know ourselves. So I went to my friend, and I told my friend that I was having malaria, that she should please help me. What kind of drug can I take? So she knew a little about me. So she knew I had no money on me. So she stood up and went to buy drugs for me from her mother's purse. Okay, so she bought me drugs, and right from time, I'm not someone that loves bitter things. I don't like taking things bitter. So I just took the drugs and kept it somewhere in a shelf. And so my mom saw it, and she said that she saw the drugs, that it was abortion pills. Yes, she said it was abortion pills.
But did you read it? Do you even know what is on it?
Yeah, it was a malaria drugs.
Wow.
But then it's not a malaria. It's a counting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's counting. Counting drugs is cheaper.
Yes, and it's
You know,
always in a
nothing
sachet
is-
where you
yeah,
can easily read
nothing is
what
written on it. Nothing is written on it, and that one is cheaper. I told my friend that she
Bought it
doesn't
for
have
you.
her. So my mom said it was abortion pills. There was nothing I didn't say to convince her that no, it's not. It's a malaria drugs. So I got beaten so hard that day. I was
Wow.
beaten. I was really beaten. So the next day, my mom went to the beginning of the close and told everybody, every young girl on that street, not to talk to Tomisin because she's a bad girl. She just
Aborted.
and she saw the drugs.
Wow.
Yes, she said she saw the drugs. So, but how did I know? I came back from school and I was like greeting even the girl that gave me the drugs, and I saw everybody running away, and I was like, what's happening? And the mother of the girl said, "Your mom just left here." I said, she even brought drugs that you just aborted. I was really sad.
From your own mom, not a stepmom.
No, not a stepmom.
Not an aunt.
No, my own.
Not a relation. Your own mother.
My own mom. So I believe, and the first there was a time like that. My mom caught me with a love letter.
Okay.
So she caught me with a love letter, and she was like, she flared up, and so my punishment then was to strip. Yes.
Naked?
Yes. And I had nothing. I had a lot to cover. So she asked me to strip, and she asked me to stood down. I remember using my hand to cover my chest.
Was it outside the house?
Was it in the house?
In the
house, and my younger ones
were there. Oh,
yes.
Jehovah!
My younger ones were there. So she brought out belts. And you know, holding these belts now. There's this iron that my dad. That's what she uses to build. So, and I was really dealt with because I was caught
with a love letter.
So, and relationship-wise, we lived in a house where it's a one-story building, but the whole apartment there is face me and face you. So the house, I'm not exaggerating, but like 30 rooms.
Wow, must be a very big house.
It's a big house, and most of the children that were there, most of them are touts. Most of them are children that had gone wayward. But I noticed that I don't have the appetite or the eagerness. There's no level of loneliness that will make me sit with any of them. They tried to make me their friend, but I just knew that no, I'm more than this. So I separated myself. I separated myself. There's only one family like that knew that no, this lady is going far. So they moved close. I didn't say the part every Saturday to, maybe it's a punishment up till now, I don't know. I used to wash clothes of this, this biggest Ghana must go. I'm not exaggerating, 2 of it. I wash it every Saturday.
Wow. For who?
For the whole family.
For the whole family.
For the whole family, yes. I noticed then neighbors will come and beg my mom, this is too much, what has she done? This is so many times people are from outside, people from neighbors will come and beg my mom, but when they saw that their pleading was futile, so they left me alone. So I could remember I left them when I was 24 years. That's when I got married. So, and I could remember that for good 15 years, there's this word that my mom used to say to me. Iwo omo lasan ikeji aja.
Wow.
Yes, for good 15 years.
Hold on. I need to interpret that for those who may not understand Yoruba. Omo lasan simply means a worthless child. Ikeji aja is just like comparing you to a dog.
A dog that is wandering about.
A worthless child who is nothing but like a dog. That is the meaning.
So I heard that word. I heard that word for good 15 years. Consistently. Sometimes I hear it twice a day. Sometimes 3 times a day. Sometimes once. The least is once a day. So it was like that, and I became a sorrowful child. So because I was hearing. There was no good
negative
news.
Words, nothing good.
No, there was no good news. So each time I'm in school, I used to pray that school finishes at 7 in the night.
So that you can go home late.
So that I can go home late. And me, there's no other place I want to go.
Other than
it's from
home.
school to the house. So I never gave myself any option that from year to year. Even I remember the kind of friends I was rolling with. I can remember I was rolling with a friend like that. She's a pastor's child. So she's a kind of friend that will invite me to Redeemed Christian Center, and we go there every August. Or the youth conference. We go there every August, to go pray, to go. So I never rolled with wayward children. So I never rolled with wayward children. So back to when
you left the house.
Yeah, when I told you that I had to rub my legs.
Yeah.
So I had to live like that for a whole year, and it was not funny. It was not funny. I was
like you practically menstruate every month.
That. Yes, like that.
Without covering, padding yourself.
There was not
even underwear. So how do you even pad? So you have to. Oh Jesus!
There was no underwear. There was nobody to talk to because really I couldn't trust anyone. I couldn't trust anybody. I thought of running away. Yes, I did run away one night like that. Yes, I ran away, and I ran to Redeemed Christian Church. Yes,
the camp.
Yes, I went to camp. So I had a friend then that the father was a pastor, resident pastor there. So they were the one that brought me back home. They brought me back home.
Good parents.
And my parents would say, no, cooking bononi. She whatever it is, she wants to be wayward. She wants to be this and that. So how?
Let me cut you there.
Okay.
Your parents, are they Christians?
Yeah, my dad is a deacon in Winners Chapel.
Hallelujah.
A deacon.
As in a deacon.
Yeah, my dad is a deacon in Winners Chapel, but then my mom was not going to church.
Because she wasn't committed. She wasn't committed.
She was not even a church goer.
Not at all. Okay.
Not at all.
I understand.
She believes in selling things even on Sunday.
Wow. Yeah, so there was no relationship with God.
I'm so sorry to deviate a little bit to your mom's story, our own growing up. Did you think that she had maybe something she was doing to you? Did somebody do to her?
Well, I wouldn't say something like that happened to her because I knew her mom.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I knew her mom, and though I told you we were not close, so I don't know the kind of life she lived.
You don't know your mom?
Don't know. I don't even know her age.
Oh.
Wow. Yes, I don't know how old she is. I don't know which month it is.
You don't even know her birthday.
Oh, wow. That's
a very, very, very long gap there.
She does not know mine too.
No.
She gave birth to you.
Yeah, she gave birth to me, but there was a time I tried, and she was like, "You're naughty."
Oh, she can't remember.
Okay.
So back to the story.
Okay, so there are times with that number that I'll go meet her and then ask her, "What's my offense? Are you really the one that gave birth to me?" I'll ask her times with that number, and
Even when she was pregnant of you, she was beating. Maybe you were outside.
My dad was the first. My dad was the when she gave birth to me. My dad was the one that impregnated her. So it's what. Then they were together. So there was. So like I told you, I was a broke teenager. So and I don't have much years. So in church when we are asked to dress, like dress
Uniform.
in a particular uniform, maybe ashoke, whatsoever it is, I'll open our wardrobe and wear. So, and each time she sights me from afar, she will shout my name. She would shout my name and ask me, "Come and remove the clothes that you wear. I told you not to wear my clothes again." So there was a day that our neighbor went to her and said, "Must everybody know that she was wearing a borrowed clothes?"
From my mom.
Yeah.
I own you. I hold your clothes.
So it's really like that. It's really like that. So there's this favorite child among us.
Okay.
That she would ask to wear my clothes, even the clothes I said I don't have. She would ask to wear my clothes, tear it and return it back. I just noticed that when I open my bag and I want to wear my clothes, I saw that some are torn, some is bones
like
of
wickedness.
iron, and sometimes I'll cry. I'll go to my dad and I'll tell, and I'll hear things like, my mom asked my younger sibling to wear it, tear it, and return it back.
Like wear it, tear it, deliberately.
And return it back. Yes. So I started padlocking my bag, and I was just managing life because I was literally managing life because I was not a happy girl at all. There are times I would even ask myself, have I not been good? There's no sort of praise anywhere. It's just been one bad news to another. And so fast forward to when I got admission to school. So, and my dad used to give us give me allowance of 1,000 naira every week. So, and my hostel was in front of LASU, and I'll still have to transport myself to my school. Yes. So I couldn't afford many things, but I was squatting with some group of friends. So they were the one that was helping me in one area or the other. So, but I was helping myself too. I sold cake when I was in school.
Okay.
So I sold to fund myself. I sold chin when I was in school. Then I was a phone booth attendant to someone when I was in. So that was how.
So you practically look for a business that can help you fund your living.
My living, yes, when I was in school. So with the additional 1,000 naira. So on this fateful day, my mom collected 1,000 naira from my dad. And what was the reason? The reason was she sells bags. So she said I'm owing her for the bag.
Oh, did you buy a bag?
I told her that my bag is nothing to write home about.
Okay.
And I needed a bag.
Okay.
So she gave me the bag.
Oh.
Not knowing that she sold the bag
to you. Oh,
yes.
You were thinking your mom gave you a bag,
I
like
thought,
mother to
yes,
daughter.
My mom gave me a bag, but I never knew that she sold the bag to me. So she collected the 1,000 naira on me from my dad. So when I went to my dad for my weekly allowance, and my dad told me that my mom collected it to pay back for the loan. The loan of a bag I collected from her. So I literally walked from Yanopaja to Yanoba. Yes, because
we're going to school.
I had to go to school. The business I was doing was not a big business. It was just to maintain me for a little while. So that week I had literally nothing to fall on. Nothing. Okay. I told you that I was supposed to, because I didn't have a job, I was supposed to face boys to collect money from. But because boys were not there, so and I had no boyfriend.
Was it because they were not there, or because you weren't just interested in that part?
I was not interested.
Yes.
I was not
because
interested.
I know they will always be there.
I was not interested.
Boys will always be there, but the determination that you have is to ensure that you don't depend on them.
No,
Because
no.
the reason why I caught you there is because some people will say, I have no mommy to give me money, no daddy to give me money, I have no
No
uncle, no
uncle.
auntie, no, you know,
No.
and that is why
I-
I started, you know,
Yeah, no.
sleeping around, or you know, beckoning on guys,
Guys,
for so finding solace in guys. So you have that opportunity to, you know, follow guys, or to see
Yeah.
them as plan B,
Plan B, yes.
but you decide not to.
No. Yes, I decided not to, because there was a slogan I gave myself then when I gave my life to Christ, that I want the woman of tomorrow to be happy of the girl of today.
The woman of tomorrow.
I want the woman of tomorrow to be happy of the girl. So that was what was in my head. So boys was never an option.
An option.
Was never an option. So I would really say I was deeply rooted in Christ like that. But I would say I am a moralist. I was just a moralist. So sometimes I used to laugh these days because as a young girl, I felt that I never had a boyfriend.
Okay.
That everyone I dated was the fiance.
Okay. Like this one is going to lead us to marriage.
No, was I ready for marriage?
No.
I was not ready for marriage, but I just have this notion that boyfriend is for wayward children.
Okay.
So I just had this notion that boyfriend is for wayward children. And I remember I dated 3, and my husband is the third.
Okay.
So I remembered the first guy I dated. I would have a conversation. There's no touching, no whatever it is. No. We will have this conversation. Somebody has to be stronger than. And I was around 15. Yes.
Okay.
That somebody has to be strong. And if you are not strong, I'll cut you off.
Okay.
So I think that was the reason I cut the first relationship off. So and the second relationship.
Because of the touching.
Because of the touching, I had to cut the first relationship off, because that was how I was this virgin.
Oh.
So I had to cut the relationship off. So the second relationship, I dated him for 4 good years with no sex.
Wow.
Yes, with no sex. And I had nobody to tutor me, train me, nobody. But I just knew that I am an exceptional child. And I can't afford to misbehave. So I had to bury myself in service. So I will come from all the way from Ijaniki, and I'll come to church at Omotoye Estate.
Royal.
That's royalty. Yes,
Agege.
it was my second relationship that I dated for 4 years that brought me to royalty.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So I was rooted in the service. So I was very close to one of the ministers in church. Then I would come and I explained everything to him, and he would advise me and all that. So I also submitted myself to Mama Folakemi.
Yeah.
No, she was an amazing woman. She was the mother I never had.
Wow.
Yeah, she was the mother I never had. So at the age of 24, I was 7 in church, and our MD then, our music director then, just walked up to me. I just noticed that it was too close to me. What do you want? What do you want? But he was not declaring anything, but he was just close. So one day he was like, he wanted me to meet his uncle. And I was like, your uncle? Yes. He said, yes, I want you to be friend with my uncle. I was like, if you're like this, how can I be friend with your uncle? He must be an old man. So he introduced me to the said uncle, and I was like, oh, he doesn't really look old. He has a small stature. So he introduced me to him and introduced him to me.
You. Okay.
I was like, oh, you guys can be friends, you know. So we were friends for a little while. I remember then he was now the one adding to the 1,000 naira that my dad was given to me. So it was now 2,000. And you know, then it's 2,000.
It's a good money. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was now 2,000 naira with the businesses I was doing in school. So I was a little comfortable. So, and later, like a year and 3 months or 4 months thereabouts, he said he wants me to be his life partner.
Yeah.
And I was like, at the age of 24, no. How can I get married to someone that is 8 years old?
Older than
Older
you.
than I am. Am I not going to get married to my daddy? That was what I said. And a family that was interested in me, like in that house, in my house then, now called me. I hate that you. And so I told her that I'm about to get married and I'm not ready for marriage. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for marriage. I'm still young. I'm still young. I'm not ready. And what she said was, this singlehood, is it paying you? So I just had to swallow it, and I literally ran out of singlehood. So when I saw that my husband was really talking about marriage, so I ran to Pastor Falake of blessed memory, and I was like, Pastor, I'm not really ready for marriage. I'm not ready for marriage, but it's all bent on marrying me. I'm not ready for marriage.
Okay,
So-
let me ask this question. If you were okay and comfortable, and like you were not having parental or family challenge,
yeah.
would you be married at the time?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I won't be married.
Okay.
So and Pastor Falake was like, okay, you know what? Wait. We'll check his background, we check his profile, we check him, we'll do a background check, we do this, we do that. Immediately he started calling people, check this name, check who he is, check who is that, blah blah blah.
You need
And
people in your life.
and
People who would fight for you and hold you will just hold your peace.
so in less than a week or two, she got back to me and said, he's a good man.
Actually,
That I can go ahead. Well, there are so many reasons why I said I was not ready.
did you feel like you were young? That was why you're not ready?
I don't even know how to cook.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So I don't know what his reaction is going to look like.
But do you eat at home?
Yes, I eat at home.
Okay, your mom practically cooks.
She does everything, but we don't stay with. Ever since I lived with her for 24 years, I don't think I have sat down like this
With her.
with her for. So maybe if we sit down, maybe we are waiting for somebody or something, or we're waiting for something, or we sit down and we are not talking.
Wow.
There was no relationship at all. There was no
So
relationship.
she didn't even take up time to train you at all.
Every of what I become today is by God's grace, is by Pastor. I still give credit to her, Pastor Falake, and also one of the ministers. I don't want to mention his name.
It's fine, it's fine.
And also one of the minister in church. And I also have a very close minister. He's now a pastor. The minister, I don't want to mention his name.
It's fine.
It's okay.
So it's everything I become now is by myself, God, and those people. So I literally don't know how to cook. The only thing I knew how to do, the only thing I knew how to make was omiobe.
Like
just
stew.
Ewedu.
For it.
And the only swallow I can make is eba. So
Marriage is calling.
and marriage
It's calling. So the fear of
So
what
I had
will I
so
cook?
many. I had so
What do I
much.
have to offer?
What do I have to do? That's the word.
I had so many to fear. There was a time like that I had to pick up an addiction. Yes, though up till now, he didn't know. I and my dad watched porn together for close to 5 years.
Wow.
Yes, we watched porn together. I would listen to him on. So we watched. So I was crazy. I was really. So it wasn't as
Like,
if I was.
was it that you were seated, and you were able to watch it?
No, he was not seated. He was. I do sleep on the couch.
Okay.
So he will rest his back on the wall. So he was behind me. So and he will play whatever he's playing, and he taught all of us
We're
as sleep.
sleeping.
But me, I'm a deep sleeper. So I I watched porn with him for close to 5 years
Without his knowledge.
without his knowledge.
So, which means whatever we do as parents, thinking children were not watching, we should be very careful. In fact, I'll say whatever you don't want your children
Don't
to
bother
do, don't bother doing
Don't
it.
bother.
It is better you don't even do that, because some people will say, I'll do it outside where they will not see me. The day they will see you, you will not know.
And they won't come back to tell you.
And they won't come back to tell you that they saw you. Please go ahead.
So but still, I was not doing boys.
Mm.
But instead of me going outside, I relied on myself.
You were doing
I was
Masturbating.
I was masturbating myself.
Huh.
So when we wanted to get married, and my mother-in-law did a due diligence, asking is this
Questions.
lady ready for whatever it is, and my husband came back to me and told me that the pastor that he went to pray with said there's a but in my life, that can he deal with it, that if he can deal with the but, that's fine. So he came to me and said, what's the but? Then I told him. The two of us cried. The two of us wept. But I now told him, I said, well, if you want to go, you can go.
You were not going to the home.
I was not even into the thing before. So he now said, no, I'm ready to ride with you.
Wow. He's such a wonderful man.
I like
Honestly.
to say here that if you ever had a challenge or something that your own story is not smooth like every other, but you know the way normality goes, you go to school, you are a good girl in the school, you graduate, you get a job, one man asks you
You marry, you're
start.
born.
If your own story did not go like, you know that your own story already is not smooth, it's like
Ups and downs,
you should
zigzag.
know that you can't get married to just any
Birdie.
Any man.
You need somebody that will be ready to ride with you anytime, come what may.
Okay.
They are in your corner. So when people who are doing chicken are coming out, they are not your husband. Let them go.
Honestly.
If you are already conversing with them about what you have been through, gone through, and they're already doing hey, you have not got it to where you are going.
You have not got your husband. It's better we put it that way.
a lot would
And
happen.
even for men too, because
Of course.
even we have women's story. We also have men who have
deep
serious
stories.
deep stories.
Yes.
So if the woman you're talking to can't take it in, she's already feeling scared, worried. It's not something they can manage. I think it's better to just let go.
For anyone that would be able to manage things, you see it at the first disposition, the way they would talk about it. Now, I'm not saying it's not like it's bad for people to be afraid or maybe they are being afraid can come from maybe they were not expecting
It, yes.
that story.
The expression.
Like you said that he cried when
He cried.
heard.
Yes, he
so
cried.
it's not like that there's room for all of that. But after the realization, some people, you now call them, they're no longer picking calls, you're not trying to be their best, you are going to their house to now start cooking. Just let them
And you
just be
start begging.
going, or you
No,
start
that's when
begging.
some people will start begging. Is it because you now know my past? That's why you cannot
There's
call
no
him.
point for all of
If he
those
cannot
drama.
take it, please let him go.
Yes. For whoever God has appointed to be for you will be in your corner. Come what may, they'll be in your corner.
So he said, let's write. So the first book I read on masturbation, it came from him.
Wow.
So
Wow. That's how you get to know.
He gave me a book. I still have the book.
Oh.
He gave me a book on masturbation. Oh, was I enjoying what I was doing? No. So when we got married, and I could not tell him that I couldn't cook.
Oh, whoa.
I didn't tell him.
Like, he was not aware.
He was not aware.
Oh.
He was not aware. So there was this night I was supposed to make amala,
Oh.
and I was like, okay, maybe
And there's no
I will
YouTube.
try. And there's no YouTube.
How to make amala.
Oh my! So I made the amala, and the stumbling block in those amala.
Ew.
Hey, the rocks.
I carry it.
But one thing I'm still grateful to God. Each time my husband eats his food, you would think he's eating his best meal.
Oh, what a good man.
No, he never complained.
Not one.
Wow.
He never complained. But
he knows your story.
He knows my. He was. There was a time. It played. So there was a time it played out.
Oh.
As in, it was there in my house.
So he saw a sample.
It's not as if he heard.
He saw a sample. Good.
So he saw. So there was. My life is not like I lied. He showed the other relationship crashed. Why? Because the guy said, my parents has cost me too much. There was a day I told my parents where I was going. I left home around 9:30. Where I was going was not far. So I told my parents where I was going. But so I came back around after 10 and they were angry. And the next thing my dad said was, Shele mani laribai.
Like, is this one going to ever
amount to anything? Yes, those were the words. And they are not ashamed that people are there.
Even as a deacon.
Yeah. They are not ashamed that people are there. So that was the reason he left. Sometimes they will say, it's my younger ones that will feed me.
Oh, Jesus.
In life. And those words are so cheap. They will just say it in person. They were so cheap. Funny enough, did I believe them? Yes.
That's it now. When you there's a psychology.
Yes, to it. When you hear a particular thing over
21 days,
yes,
gone,
it becomes.
This is 15 years.
So
I believed. So fast forward to when I was married, and so there was a day I never wanted to ride on the fact that he didn't complain. So I wanted to be better.
Which is bad, which is good.
So because I don't know even market wrongs, whatever, I don't know anything. No jack, I don't know jack. So it was my roommate that taught me a fori roll.
Wow.
And fried rice. And I think that's okay. And umiobe. I know how to make umiobe. So so he followed me. There are times he will follow me. He'll follow me to the market. Okay, this is where they used to buy meat. And he's a first son too. So he does not know really market. It's his younger ones.
That takes
does
the responsibility of the.
So he'll follow me. So there was a day we sat down with one Calabar woman like that, and I took pen and paper. So I started. That was the first time I made banga soup.
Wow. So
I would write the ingredients down. I would write the directions down. So when I got home, we cooked together.
Wow.
So that was the first time I made banga soup, and it was fine. So, and as time goes on, and he will ask me, today let's eat laughing. Do I know how to make laugh? Well, I won't say no. It won't complain about the outcome.
Wow.
But there was one I made. It was not edible. It was not eatable.
Wow.
But thank God that my husband's younger brother was there. It was so. I can't remember what he told his younger brother. That you know what? Just help us make it.
So it didn't expose you.
It didn't expose.
That's another beautiful thing. You see, because some people will carry this and make it a problem. The subject, yes, and then the whole family
start talking about it.
So, by myself, I bought cookery books.
Wow.
So I would learn how to make. That was how I learned on the go. I learned on the job. I learned. So, but amala was something I was battling with. So, and I don't know how to tell somebody that, please teach me. I'm ashamed to say it out. So there was a day I walked up to Sister Kenny in church. She makes amala, and it was a praise of great rehearsals, and she was doing amala, and I was looking at her. It was as if she was doing a magic. So I walked up to her and summoned courage.
Increase your voice.
So I walked up to her, I summoned courage, and I was like, and you know, she was like, at first she was astonished, like, but thank God for her maturity. She quickly adjusted. She quickly adjusted, because assuming she didn't adjust, maybe I would go home depressed. So she quickly adjusted, and she said, "Mashini, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Even for jollof rice, even for jollof rice. What I'm saying is not too far. Maybe 6 years ago or something. I was still married. So she now taught me. She told me, and I used the method, and it
Wow.
worked.
Wow.
So that's it about my
Cooking.
husband.
So
Yeah.
sorry to cut you. I want us to, put this together and round up, So what was your relationship with Christ like? At what point did you think that Christ started journeying with you on his journey and you were listening to him? Was that moment there?
Yes. I would say it was the day I gave my life to Christ by myself, because I knew that this life that is before me, I can't afford to live it anyhow. So, but though I was wavering, I was wavering, but I made sure in my own
Your little way.
my own little way that I do it right. I made sure, and I got rooted in service, and that's how I got my husband through service. Through service. So that was how I really devoted my life, devoted my time. My life was a triangle: school, church house. So
That's a church girl life.
school church house. So I don't have any past of clubbing. In short, I entered club in my lifetime once. What did I go to do there? I went to buy pure water. Really, I went for a vigil. I was exhausted. I needed to buy pure water, and that was the only place I could get water.
I was going to ask you the role church played,
Okay.
but you already touched it, because there are so many things in our lives that played out without we even knowing. Now, okay, let me throw that away. I was going to ask you the role church played in your story or in your life, but you've already touched it, because I heard you mention Pastor Folake of blessed memory. I heard you mention 2 other ministers who came up and helped you, giving you advice.
Yeah.
And I would like to say this: when we meet people in our lives and we feel a void, like you could see that there is a void in the life of this person, let us not be so forward to judge them. Rather, fill up that space. She filled up the space of mother, that motherhood space that the motherhood love and care that you didn't get. Were able to. She was able to, give them to you, and that helped you to at least be able to open up to her. Because if you didn't get that love, when you were about to make the decision of who to marry, there's possibility that you would not marry your husband.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you'll be like, I'm still young, I don't want to get married.
Because I have a lot to cover.
I have a lot. Then because you were going through a lot, and you just didn't want to add this to what you're going through. You felt there's a need for you to heal up. There's a need for you to maybe get to a better environment. But thanks be to God who brought you that wonderful gift.
She's an angel. I will say
I'm your husband now.
Okay.
No, he brought him to your life. Yet he didn't look at what you were going through.
No.
He just came as help, and God used him to just bring you out of that. Because if you didn't marry, I don't know. I know God has plans, but there's possibility that you still be there, and you keep hearing that word, and before you know it, the word will keep reshaping you. That is why whatever we're going through, we should learn to trust God, because I want to believe you also trusted God.
I did.
You also trusted God because there was nobody to trust, because you said you couldn't trust anybody.
Couldn't trust.
Because I won't blame you. The very first person in your life that should be the one to believe in you, the one to care for you, are your parents. And once that particular angle of your life has failed you, the very there's nowhere you want to turn to. Like you'll be like, who else?
Who else? Yes.
Who else? So the only person to trust is God. So whatever challenge we're going through, we should just learn to trust God. And I see the love of Christ playing out in your life. It was the love that Christ has for you that made you remain. You know, you weren't just interested in all these life. It wasn't by your strength. It was just the love of Christ that this is my child. Even though the parental care was not there, but he was on the lookout for you.
Yeah.
Honestly, God was on the lookout for you that no, this one will not go astray. Even though you were making mistakes, you were falling, you were rising, falling.
God is in the
He's all in He's in the details. Yeah. Honestly, God is in the details. And I don't know what you're going through currently. You may probably not have the love from anyone. Like our story, there was no love from the dad, no love from the mom. You know, in fact, it pains me to even hear that a mother would curse her own daughter. What I know is that mothers pray for their children.
I don't know why in my heart, I want you, I know you're forgiving her, but because you don't know her story, I don't want us to judge her.
Yeah.
Because she might be having a mental breakdown. We don't even know what she went through. You don't know where she lives. You don't know, maybe she was raped by men. You don't know, maybe she doesn't want the life she's living. Maybe so we don't know a lot of things. You understand?
Sorry to cut you. And when I and one of my siblings were talking, it's like she wanted a life, but she was not getting the life that she wanted. So she was hoping that her children will give her that life. So that is the reason she's very materialistic.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So you know, a lot of things happen. Sometimes I tell people, when I see people, maybe I'm passing a place where they are doing prostitution, like there's a place close to us right now. That we went for a VG one time, and our car was trying to park, and I was like, oh my goodness, like there are people practically into prostitution.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've learned not to judge. The fact that I had an encounter with Christ at age 12 and I was able to also develop into hearing God does not mean that it's a lot. That's why when the devil is saying there's nothing for you to thank God for in
it's
your
a big
life,
lie.
See, come and sit down, let me give you gist. There are some of my mates that are doing this. There are some of my mates that maybe when they left their own parents, when you went to school, if you met a friend that introduced you into armed robbery, and you are currently now, you are the Jagaban of armed robbery, we won't be here.
Definitely.
So those are the benefits of doubt that we should all give each other and thank God, for how far He has helped us. And because we are still alive, we know that the show is definitely still
on. And God is running the show. My! It has not yet appeared. There's a Bible passage that I love so much. He said, does not yet appear what we shall be. So whatever it is that you're seeing, that you're even grateful for, there is more. Jesus. The show, there is more show that God wants to do with your life. And I would also like to say this. In our lives, there are people that God has placed in strategic positions at different times to help us navigate our journey. And what we should do is to pray that God open our eyes and give us the grace to trust them, because you trusted Pastor Folake. Okay, you trusted Pastor Folake.
I had no option. No option.
Yes, because you could have said, no, maybe it's because she doesn't even understand what you're going through. We need to open up our hearts to receive love. Yes, we need to open up our hearts, even though we didn't get the love from where we expected or what we ought to. We need to open up our hearts to receive love, to allow people give us that love and accept it.
Receive it,
enjoy it.
Enjoy the attention God is giving to you. This is your husband. Enjoy
it. Mr. Kishola is a wonderful man. He's a wonderful man. And at this junction, we really want to thank God for how far He has helped us. And I want to believe that you have been blessed by this episode. Please like, share, and comment. If you have questions that you would like us to answer, or you have topics you would like us to discuss, put them on the comment section or the email showing on the screen right now. And I'm very sure that your questions will be answered. And please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Subscribe and send this video to whoever you know is going to be of help to, because there are a lot of people that need to hear all the stories. There are so many people that have similar stories and they just don't know how to navigate. I want to believe that this will help them to know how to navigate and get out of whatever they are going through. Remember, the love of God is sure. Just stick to it. And before you know it, you are out of it. Out of whatever it is you're going through. Thank you, and God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.